going on, people? Hope everybody's good. Wait till a few more get in, and then I'm going to I just want to speak out. I am good, people. I've got a banging headache because I've been in the bath for hours. Been in the bath for hours, just chilling out. So I've dehydrated my body to death. I'm good, brother. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, Oldham. It's this side. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I just want to make a point. There are grasses that watch my lives, right? I know people want to get my channel taken down, but fucking hell, right? Dickheads out there, right? People come on and they'll say, oh, like I've got a bit of protection, like I've got a knife or something, right? Police have been to somebody's door today because they was on a live a few weeks ago and they said, oh, I have a blade or something, right, to protect myself. But the thing is, knives are readily available in your kitchen block there, right? It wasn't a threat to anybody, just saying, or in general, right? So people are watching this chat and the police are being informed, guys, right? Like I said, I know these little dickheads are trying to target me, right? Come target me. Come and see me. Come and link me face to face. We'll have a social chat. See if you call me a dickhead to my face. Don't be fucking reporting what people say on my channel to the authorities. Fucking sad bunch of bastards, mate. Snaky little fuckers, mate. Snaky little fuckers, mate. Right? Yeah, we have people on the channel that have committed criminal offences. Yeah, we've had people on the channel that have been to prison. Yes, we have people on the channel that have got something about them. We get people on the channel that are feisty or fiery. I don't know who's coming on from one moment to the next, yeah, right? People pop up. Like I say, look at my title of the video. If you want to jump on, jump on. If you're going to speak, right, speak as much as you can, but do not incriminate yourself in any which way. Right? Be careful what you say. Have a paranoid criminal mentality. If you're going to talk, use words like allegedly. Allegedly. I use allegedly a lot. Example, when I've been into universities and schools, right, and I've spoken about criminality and things I've alleged to have done, right, because you don't know who's there, I use the word allegedly. Allegedly. Right? It's a fucking good word and it doesn't incriminate you, right? Donald McIntyre always said to us, if you ever get, right, I remember when we was filming for the documentary, right, around Dominic, and we all kept our mouth shut because we was a bit careful. And then Thingy said, listen, if you're going to talk out, right, and we was worried about getting incriminated or incriminating ourselves, right? Don't incriminate anybody else, but if you're going to incriminate yourself, be careful, right? So then Donald said, well, if you ever get arrested for anything you say on the screen, just say that you're bigging yourself up, blah, blah, blah. There's no proof at the end of the day. So that's it. I just want to make a point to anybody watching. I am not criminally active. I'm not involved in any form of criminality. I haven't been. In December, it'll be 5 years since I've been spoken to by the police. Yeah, twice over YouTube, but that was once because of a video I did about a murder in Risley Prison on D-Wing of Stephen O'Donnell. God bless Stephen O'Donnell, may he rest in peace. And another situation, again, which was minor. The police asked me on behalf of the family, would I take down the video? It was very respectful, but it was causing hurt and upsetting the family, which is obviously not my thing. I was completely respectful, but someone asked you to take down. The police the major investigation team who deal with a murder from Cheshire Police came, spoke to me, and then I deleted the video. That was it. But yeah, like I said, so I'm not criminally active. I haven't been for a long time, hence why I do YouTube and I talk about criminal stuff and prison in the public domain on YouTube, documentaries, on news pieces. I'm not involved in any form of criminality in any which way. Like I said, it's as simple as that. But there are people that come on that might just talk openly and then they might be bigging themselves up, saying, "Oh yeah, I've got a knife, or I've got a long knife," or whatever the case may be, right? Just because they say it on screen, it's quite simple. Could be just making it up. They could have people watching, or they might be paranoid that someone's watching, and they're saying that so that to deter anyone going after that individual. You'd be surprised who watches this channel, guys. Police officers, we know. Prison officers, we know. Security in prisons, we know. Right? Grasses, we know. I'm going to weed these people out little by little, trust me. Right? Because what I'm doing, people think I just sit here and I talk and talk and talk. I'm processing stuff and I'm working out who's legit and who's not, right? And trust me, it will come out. It will come out, and once it comes out, then we will see. But like I say, if you're going to come on the chat, do not incriminate yourselves. If you are currently active or still doing bits and pieces, I don't know who's coming on from 1 minute to the next. My number is, 1 second, I'll do it. There's my number. There, that's my number. I come on here, I put out a status, who's coming on. When I'm asking questions, I'm not here to incriminate anybody. I'm not asking leading questions or anything like that. I just, like I say, if you don't, I always say to people, if you don't want to talk about it, move on. If you don't want to talk about it, move on. If it's going to upset you or relive old memories or open old wounds, don't talk about it. Right? We're not here to incriminate anybody. Like I said, you'd be surprised who's watching this channel. Mark, who was wanted by the police, right, disappeared off the face of the earth. Right? Has he been caught? I hope not. I hope not. But he's disappeared off the face of the earth. So one comes to the conclusion he might have been caught. Right? A lad came on from prison. Right? It's not a secret. I took that video down now. But the lad came on. I said before he came on, I knew he wanted to come on. I said, whatever you do, cover your head. I just want to see your eyes, because I'm not trying to incriminate anybody. In Forest Bank, right, your cell door, the colour of your back of your cell door can give away what wing you're on, right? We ain't here to blow people up. I am for the boys, right? And when I say I'm for the boys, it doesn't mean I'm corrupt and I'm committing criminal offences. What it means is I speak up for prisoners in the public domain, in the media. I expose prisons. That's what the channel was built on, exposing prisons, getting prison deaths out there. There are snaky little bastards that don't like me. Don't like me. But guys, there's my number. Stop ringing me on with old numbers. Come and see me. All I ask, come and see me in person. If you've got an issue, you think I'm a dickhead, come and tell me I'm a dickhead to my face. Simple as that. That's all I'm asking. Right? But like I said, just sitting there behind keyboards, or they're ringing the fucking police people. Right? Do you know what? Someone came on and they spoke. There was a video that I posted, and someone reported it, and it got age restricted. Right, and I looked at why it was age restricted. It was like a person was just talking about prison, nothing incriminating, but talking about being in prison in the past, historic in the past, and they've age restricted it. Every time I post a video, people report the video, trying to get the video taken down. I've had to study the guidelines of YouTube to educate myself from these little dickheads. But like I said, all I ask, if you've got an issue with me, not threatening anybody, come and see me socially. Think I'm a dickhead, come and speak to me face socially. Hold on, who's that little dickhead? Hold on. See, a fake Shaun Attwood account. This is what we're up against, people. Stuff's very real, man. But like I've said, guys, if any of these little muppets have got an issue, come and see me socially. I don't speak to the police, right? I despise the police. They've got a job to do. Fair play to them, right? But I will always be anti-establishment, right? I don't know many of my subscribers. Like I said, people text me, people WhatsApp me, people phone me, right? I'll speak to anybody, right? Like I said, I don't vindicate people committing criminal acts neither, if that's what they're up to. I try to deter people from criminality. But just to let everybody know, if you're going to come on this channel and tell your story, right? Like I said, we've had people that have been abused, we've had people that have been raped, we've had people that have dealt with social services, people that children have been taken away, people that are addicts, people that were introduced to heroin at the age of 12, 13 years old, right? Victims. Before there was ever offenders, there was victims, right? Like I said, we've had people on here that have been to prison. We've been prisoners that have been IPP'd off, people that have been prison officers on the channel as well. It's an open forum to tell your story, right? Like I said, I've had people on. There was a lad that came on, and he was outstanding. He really, really was, right? And he was just, he was a quiet lad. He wasn't from the criminal ilk. He was just a straight member. He came on, he told us his story. We had a bit of technical difficulty that night, and for that I apologise. But yeah, this is the thing. So if anyone's got a problem with me, my number's there. Don't be ringing me up with those like little pussies. Come and see me. Simple as that. I do not speak to the police. I do not speak to the police. I'm not issuing threats against anybody. People are targeting me. Come and see me. Come and tell me to my face you think I'm a dickhead. Right, like I said, however it plays out, I do not go to the police. I will not speak to the police. This is the thing. Anyway, moving on from that, let's jump on. Whoever wants to jump on, let's go. I'm completely away from crime and completely away from it, right? Completely away from crime. And in December, 5 years since I wasn't even arrested. I was questioned under caution. Count them, 5 years ago, December, straight member. I'm not a hypocrite. I wouldn't be sat here now telling you about don't commit crime, don't do this, don't do that, trying to deter people from going to prison, right? And going down a criminal path if I was still criminally involved or criminally active. Be a hypocrite. Not about that. Completely away from it. Completely away from it all. Chill out. I'm chilled, man. Very, very chilled. Anyway, who's jumping on? Text the number. Jump on, jump on. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, look. Cody, you and your guests keep me going with my crap life. Like I've said, people can interpret things differently. If you've got a nervous disposition and you don't like what's being said on the channel, go away. Don't watch. Don't sit here marking minutes and seconds that people say certain things to try and, hello, the police. Yes, yes, someone spoke about criminal behaviour on the YouTube. Yes, some dickhead Cody Lachey. Yes. I'm saying, fucking idiots, absolute idiots, man. So, like I've said to you, let's move on. But I'm just letting people know, and I'll put a proper video out there, a little disclaimer, right? So, yeah, man. Like I said, very, very blessed, guys. I've got a lot of wicked subscribers, and I'm very blessed. Hold on. I don't know who this is. Let's just message me. 1 second. Right, hold on. Where is my thing? Right. Some trolls trying to say, do you do live phone calls? Hold on. What's this? Right, I'm sending a link to this kid. But yeah, so see, the thing is, this is the most unplanned podcast ever, right? It's not, there's no planned guest. It's not, oh, you've got an hour and then someone else comes on. It's just free. We just roll, it's just free. That's why we spoke to people all over the world. Dan Robinson, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, been to prison, used to be an addict. We go to Morag and Donnie in Canada. Morag's an incredible lady. She's like the mama of the channel. They call her Mora. She's amazing. Donnie's amazing, right? You know what I'm saying? We speak to Clint, an ex-addict who's been clean for 7 years in December, right? We go to Shaun. Shaun's an addict. Hold on 1 sec. Right, not coming on if you've not got a fucking picture, bro. Hold on. Let me see. Let me just message this individual. Yeah, so I've just sent a link to somebody, and they're sat there, and I can see him in the waiting room here with absolutely no picture showing. No picture, no entry. It's got troll written all over it. So we'll knock him off. We'll go to somebody else, whoever wants to jump in. Welcome to the shit show. That's all I can say. You've got loads of washing up liquids and powders. Bro, all paid for, bro. You're insinuating that they're stolen and that I bought them from someone. Completely paid for, bro. I can show you my bank statement. Pay for everything, bro. The surf is, hold on. Hold on. So yeah. Your name's not coming down. That's it, brother. That is it. Hold on. Yeah, see. Hold on. Yeah, if Billy wants to jump in, he's more than welcome to jump in. Like I said, this is the thing, guys. People are watching, right? There are people, right? How sad is it, right? That yes, I would. You know what? Just today, I was going to name the channel Unplanned Con. The thingy on there. Hold on. Let me block this con. Fucking idiot. Hold on. Who's messaged me here? Yeah, you are, bro. Yeah, you are. No picture, no entry. It's as simple as that. If you can't show your ugly boat race, right, you ain't coming on. It's as simple as that. But yeah, if PD wants to jump on, we can chat. I've got the CCTV. I won't broadcast it unless he tells me to. But like I said, just because somebody says, oh, I have a large knife or something like that, where's the proof? People can just say it. He might have enemies, right? You might be a popular person. And if you've got someone that watches the thing and they hate you and they're targeting you, and you might have a paranoid mentality and think, well, hang on, people are watching this, so I'm going to say that I've got a big knife. Even though I haven't, I'm going to say that I've got a big knife just to stop them. You know what I mean? Hold on one second. Hold on. Who's this? I'll send a link to this individual, to this guy here. See if he jumps on. Again, if you're not willing to show your face, you ain't coming on my stream. It's simple. Like I've said, guys, how sad is it though? Just think about it rationally. How sad you have to be, right? You know these people, right? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right, 1 second. 1 sec. Right, so I'm trying to do a million things here at once, right? If anyone wants to jump on, there's my. Hold on, get that off the screen. There we go. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Who's here? Hold on. All right, hold on. Turn it round, brother. Turn it round. Turn it round. You're sideways. Hey, there we go. How you doing, big man? You all right?
Yeah, sweet. Yeah. How's it going?
Where you from, bruv?
Bristol, bruv.
Bristol, Temple Meads and that.
Yeah, kind of. Well, my camera's fucked.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool, man. We got you. It's got you.
All right, sweet. How are you? All right, son, yeah?
I'm good, bruv. I'm good, bruv. Just policing forms, watching my channel, brother.
You know what I mean? Fucking dirty rats, mate. And well, I don't really want to go into it. What they need, what needs happening. You know what should happen to them. Code, you've been there. You know what I mean? Fucking
that's
rat.
It, bro. Little rat ass, little muppet, bro. Do you know what the thing is, though? Yeah, what makes me laugh, though? Right, people are coming on. Right, they're talking about things that are in the past, right? So, but like I said, how sad do you have to be to watch a live and then see, like, oh my god, he said that right. Someone came on and all they said, right, because the person, right, breeds expensive dogs. Right, I'll say no more than that. And you don't know who's watching. So all he said was, oh, well, I've got a blade there, right? Now, I'm not being funny. There's about 10 knives behind me in the fucking knife rack, right?
Yeah,
if someone breaks into my house, a man has the right to defend his castle. Sorry, brother, go on.
Standards issue, yeah, mate. Yeah, sweet. You know,
Man. So, Bristol, man. Do you know what? There's a guy that served 32 years in prison that was in. How far are you from Shepton Mallet prison? It's closed down now.
Oh, I've done Bird. I've done a lot down there. Bird, yeah. I've done a couple of years down there. That was my favourite prison, really. It was easy. It was really
in the Mallet.
Yeah, fucking hell, yeah. Running around and landing with bucket bombs with smoke pouring out and fucking staggering around on Valium and fucking busted, mate. And the screws just, they used to take you back to the cell and just say, fucking get your head down, you know? I've never known a prison where you can go and borrow a screwdriver and a hammer and take your bed apart. And my bed was just on transport boxes and I had a boarder going around. I worked in the painting and decorating department and shit. And I had a border. My cell was like a fucking front room. I never had wallpaper on the wall, but I had the border I nicked from the fucking workshop. But yeah, the thing with prison, what got me was, see the judge say 3.5 years, 5.5 years, whatever his sentence is. They don't tell you about nothing about getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning, going to fucking work. When they came along and said, oh, work, and they're trying to make me stitch together prison officers, screws, shit, clothes. So I'm not doing.
Hold on, you're frozen, brother.
I said, close the fucking door, pull the door. Oh, you've got to, you'll be nicked. I said, well, nick me, carry on, do what you want. I said, the judge just, you've lost me liberty, you're not making me do slave fucking labour. So I did go, but what I'd done was stitched all the ends of the trousers together so that they couldn't get their legs out of the end, Cody. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And just, I fucked about and got banned. And the only place where I did work in there was for the children's charity shop, kids who've not got much, orphan kids, etc. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't mind doing that because I knew where the products was going to. So I didn't mind making it, you know?
Yeah. So what's your story, bro? When did you, so let's go back. So when did you first, what was your upbringing like? How did you end up in prison?
Yeah.
As much as you're willing to talk about that.
Baked beans on toast and good idings. Regular idings. Fucking hell, mate. Regular. Sorry, I'm making a joint. Sorry. By the way, police officers watching out there. I'm just making a joint for yourself, okay? Won't tell you where I got it from, but yeah, had a pretty much shit childhood. Never had fuck all. I'm nearly 50. I'll be 50 in January, but my brain still feels about fucking 28. You know?
How many years did you lose to the system, brother?
Around about 10, I think I've lost in there. A couple of big chunks, and then the rest in 6 and 8 months, and a lot of 3 months, and it all adds up. All the weekends in police stations. I've started off on my first real prison sentence, but I've done detention centre when Maggie Thatcher was in fucking power, and fucking hell, mate. Yeah, it was like going into the fucking army, but worse. It was short, sharp shock ain't the fucking word, mate. Because, like, you know, when you go in, like, I was listening to you and you say, oh, all right, mate, I'm not your fucking mate. I'm not theirs. It's just something you say, innit? You know what I mean? I know I'm not your fucking mate. It's just something you say. All right, mate, I'm just going to do it. Don't want to be ordered around. I don't want to be pushed and poked and fucking, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that was savage. That was like, you would have your breakfast and then straight in the gym and do a circuit. And then they'd have a big bowl in the middle of the fucking gym for everyone to puke up into. Like, so your breakfast was gone. And then straight after that was marching, scrubbing floors on your knees all fucking day with a big fucking yellow block of carbolic soda and like this old fucking yellow soap shit and a fucking metal bucket with a scrubbing brush. And they had this thing called the M1. And that was my job every fucking day until I got put on the potato farm, which is, you know, Lale prison, don't you, Cody?
Lale, that's your opening, it down there.
Yeah, it's just it's a woman's prison now. It's called it's in Fowlfield, just down the road from like I say, Leyhill. Fucking what they call it? What are they calling it now? It's called Eastwood. No, yeah, they kept the same name for the women. It's Eastwood Park.
Eastwood Park, Bristol.
Yeah, just in South Gloucestershire. Yeah, just up the road, about 15 miles, not far, but yeah, it's just outside. But in the this is in 87, 1987, something like that. My camera, I don't know what's going on. Wait, there I am. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so that's going back in the and luckily I had a job to come out to there. I was roofing straight from school. Didn't like school, got fucking mugged that off. Started work went straight as soon as I was old enough to leave the gate, I was gone, mate. Fucking like a fucking bullet out of a gun. So straight on the buildings with the old man, self-employed. I was earning good money. Then everything started going tits up. I wanted more, and all my mates were earning it quick. You know, they weren't getting blisters on their hands and fucking aching muscles and shit. You know, they had a few wraps of shit in their pocket and they were earning all right money. So I thought, well, have a little go. I wasn't very good because I ended up fucking taking too much myself. So, and obviously then the debt comes into it and fucking people obviously get the hump when you don't pay them and come in and fucking beat on you. But then that's what you put yourself into, you know? So then from there, oh blimey, but first adult sentence was 21, 18 months, but we had to do 2/3 out of that. So 12 months out of the 18 months, no half remission and nothing on that. Done that. Didn't find it too bad. I thought it was all right. I had a bit of family in that. Like you said, is some people have not. I've had a bit of both. I've had the families to go out to and the missus and this and that. And then I've had homeless and I've been going out the gate with that 40 quid with nowhere to go, you know? So I know I've had it both ways getting out and sort of, you've got to take the rough with the smooth though, you know what I mean? If you give the screw shit, I've melted a couple, well, I had to melt one with the urn of gravy one time, fucking, I had a mental health problem at the time. I took too much crack, fucking for too long, stayed up, got psychotic, I was on medication. Because I wasn't taking it properly, they wanted to start injecting it into me every month, and I was thought, nah, as soon as you're on that Attwood, as soon as you're on depot, that's you're not coming off of it. You know, if you don't go that month, the police will be out looking for you and they will find you and they will inject you with it. So I've been in nut houses four times. I've been in nut houses because of coke, crack. One time it was because I had too much money legally. One of my ex-missus run massage. Yeah.
Hold on, brother, you're breaking up. Go on.
Sorry. I don't know. Let me turn off the telly on. Can you hear me, Code?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother. It just broke up when you were saying your old lady had, was it going down Brasselsey Gap?
She had a lot of money. Like, we could go down in a taxi to the safe, open up the safe, take out pods of money like wedges, and then we'd go off and fucking smoke it and shit. I got into a terrible state, but I ended up taking hostages, security guards hostage in nut houses because they kept looking through the door and shit. And I didn't understand. It was my first night in there. And I didn't understand why he kept looking through. So I've done, got me toothpaste and put paper up on the door, you know, as you do. Block the cunt out. And he's came in the room and I said, look, fucking get out. He's came in and took the paper off the door, yeah. So I said, fucking just stop looking through. He never said, listen, you're on watch because it's your first night or anything. He just put me into a fucking room and it was fucking shit. It was all fucking water running down the walls. It was like a dungeon place. It was fucking horrible. Everyone was nuts in there, apart from me, you know. But anyway, this fella, I barricaded the room in the end because he kept trying to come in and take his paper down, and he was sort of shouldering the door, bang, bang, bang. And it was kind of a rhythm, and I thought, oh, I'll have you now. And on about the fourth bang, because he was going bang, 1 second, bang. And it was constant, so I thought, I'll have it. So I opened the door quick, and he flew to the end of the fucking room, hit the fucking wall, and I just pounced on him. Ended up behind him, twisted his fucking head, trying to make him look at me, where I'm behind him, and I've got my legs round his waist. And then they've all come running in, all the fucking nurses, and there was commotion, and I'm saying, what's this fucking fella doing? Who is he? You're on watch, on suicide watch, and I've let him go. And I was like, well, tell me, for fuck's sake, don't just put a fella in a room, and then every 15 minutes you've got someone poking their fucking head through the glass, you know? Mental. So what they've done was drug me to my eyeballs when I couldn't even make a fucking fag. I couldn't feed myself. I was on like 9 blue Valiums in the morning for me breakfast with liver tablets. So, I was on about 18 Valium a day at the time, blues, which was back in them days. It was just to keep you quiet, you know. And then the next morning I went, and there was this every little blue tablet, and I said, I'm not taking that. I said, that's not Valium. And I flicked it back over the counter. I said, I'm not taking it. They said, let me tell you something. If you don't take it, we'll liquidize it for you. So I said, well,
liquid Kosh.
Yeah. It's a Clopix or Aquaphase. You can look it up. I've had one in Bristol. They say they don't use them, but trust me, sometimes they have to, because when you go psychotic, I don't know, you get strength from I don't know where it comes from, but you can have it with 4 or 5 people and wrap them up, you know, and not feel anything, you know. But fucking, they chucked me out in the end. They just didn't want me in the fucking place. They chucked me out. So I just went out homeless from there, and ended up getting a 3-year sentence for a robbery. Done most of that. I think I had about 16 weeks to do. I went out on a home leave from Thursday to a Friday, sort of couple of days out. Now, fucking, I've gone out, I'm arrested fucking the same day. Pissed up in the pub, gone out drinking with me mum and me dad, fucking drinking. They've gone off. I stayed in there and ended up going nuts. Fucking attacking the landlord, his missus, of trying to strangle her with the telephone because she's trying to phone the police. And I said, no, you can't do that. I'm on home leave from prison. I said, you can't phone the police. He said, no. So I tried strangling her with the fucking telephone cord. Right. Done her bloke and whatnot. Next thing, rushed by the police and fucking 18 months on top. So from having 16 weeks to do, I've got like fucking another fucking 14 months or something. You know what I mean? I'm forever losing remission, forever. Just orders is one thing they can't do as well. It's like they've took away freedom and they're ordering you, Cody. You know what I mean? They're on there. They're just fucking savages. I think they're all.
They want to recall you, bro. They love recalls, don't they?
Oh yeah. Well, it's like you don't get any rehabilitation anyway. It's like they want you to go back. They're giving you 40 odd quid. They want you to go back. Otherwise, if they reformed us all, they would have no fucking jobs. The police and you know what I mean. They wouldn't have nothing. And I've heard another thing. I've heard if you do a 3-month sentence now, you have 12-month probation or something. Is that true, Cody?
Yeah, they topped it up now. So there's a top-up supervision order. It's like I think it's over 12 months. You get 18 months top up on top of your on top of your license condition. You get 18 months. Yeah, it's a cunt move, bro. It's a cunt move. So Live Free, who's got his own channel, he said it's literally, if you get recalled, listen to this, bro, if you get recalled in that time, your whole license starts. If you get a 28-day off, your whole license starts again, bro. Whoa. Including your top-up supervision.
And there's no smoking in there. You don't smoke, but I couldn't.
I don't smoke, bro. They've got vapes and all that in it.
Yeah, but then even if you go in and you go for a reception with your own, I've heard that they take it straight off you and they want you to pay £16 for one of their own from the prison. You know, even if you've gone in with
you can buy them on Canteen, yeah, 1000%. It's the way that. When was you last in, brother?
Oh, I've been out for 04 from Earlstoke. That was the last sentence I'd done. So I've been out a long time. Early
Stoke Devices, in it, Wiltshire way.
That's right. Yeah,
Devices,
I was only down there the one.
Did you ever get sectioned from prison straight to hospital, or was it just off the street to hospital?
Road, no, off road. They have phased me in there because I've been on medication and because I had a confrontation with an officer and he ended up wearing all the gravy. Do you know the big gravy urns? They've got, I don't know how much. And
in the hot plate, the big fucking.
What? Yeah, and I've lifted it up by the handles and just fucking laced it from his waist right up to his face and let him scream like a fucking bitch. A few of my mates were behind the surgery, I know from road, who were in there then. And they were like, what the fuck? And the next thing, there was like 200 fucking black and white shirts everywhere, man. I was wrapped up like a bed pack in microseconds. You know, took them down a strip sale, fucking clothes just ripped off, fucking boot prints all over me, fucking Dr. Martin written fucking on the side of my cheek and just brutalised. And then
you sound like you've definitely done dirty protest, bro, when you've been inside. You never done a dirty?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I haven't done that. No, I thought about it, and then I thought, you only get one shower a week down there as it is. You know what I mean? And when I started doing it, all you had was a piss pot and a Bible. You know what I mean? In the corner, you go in and there was a fucking piss pot, a bed, and a Bible. That was your fucking lot in your bed pack. You didn't have a plastic. You had the trays, metal trays, which everyone was fucking cutting each other's heads off nearly with. Back then, it was nuts. It was a little bit different than 3 men in a 1-man cell, really, as well. You got a bunk and a bed in a 1-man fucking cell. So you got 3 people.
So you was 3'd up?
Yeah. At one time, that was why, like when the Dartmoor riots and Bristol riots happened, that was why it was for. Because we was freed up in a 1-man fucking cell. Got a bunk bed and another bed. You couldn't hardly walk through to get to the piss pot. Do you know what I mean, Cody? And if someone needed a shit in the night, man, you're like, nah, bottle it, mate, till the morning. Sometimes you know what I mean? You got to say no. I'm not having it. Or shit on a bit of paper and bomb it out the window. You know what I mean? That was the game. You just used to bomb it out the window.
It's still the smell. You sound like you got some mad stories, brother.
Yeah, I've seen the recesses overflowing and shit coming along the landing, and you got to tread through it. Shit and piss 2 inches deep, flooding the landing, dripping down on people from the floors. Fucking hell, mate. Yeah. So
where was that? What jail was that?
Dartmoor. Dartmoor got the biggest cockroaches for sure. Fucking, they're like, they're on steroids. The cockroaches down there, fucking hell, man. You kick them off the 5th landing because they got 5 landings on a couple of wings. You kick them off the 5s. They'll land on the 1s and get up and run off. They're big enough to go to work. They're fucking huge.
Big enough to go to work. I love that. Big enough to go to work. Fucking love it.
And lift up your work boots and fuck off with them. They're fucking huge. And you switch the light. You can tip tap, tip tap, tip tap. You get up and you crunch a few and you switch the light on and they're gone. You're in a fucking cell. You think, where are they all just gone? They're all just climbing all over everything. It's fucking inch deep some places. Back then, now it's not so bad. You still get them, but it's not as bad as back then. And the food, I've seen one of your things about prison food. It does actually sound a lot better than what it used to be obviously back then, I know Jamie Oliver had nothing to do with the prison fucking food regime, that's for sure. Fuck me. But
yeah, it's fucking. So when was it? So how many times you been sectioned? 4 times, you said.
Yeah, altogether. I went in one time. My ex-missus took me in, and I had a wax jacket on with an axe in the big fucking side pocket. And I was a bit paranoid. Like if a red car drove past me, and it went past twice, and it's probably 2 different red cars, but in my head it was someone who was gonna fucking put me in the boot. And I'd done nothing. It wasn't even like I owed money. It was just a total paranoid fix just from smoking too much shit. But I am done no coke and that. Not. I've had it odd to, which I don't really toot it. I'm not in. I won't buy it. I don't understand that stuff. I can go and spend 40, 80 quid on a weekend. They'll stand in front and give half of it away. What's all that about? You go and buy the dearest thing on the planet, dearest drug, and if you ask them, am I all right? Yeah, I'm all right. I don't want to be all right if I've spent 40 fucking pounds. I want to be off my fucking tits. I want to be fucking, you know what I mean? I want to be on my ass.
Fucking hell. So what have you been up to since 2004? Just no arrests, no nothing?
On the mess, because I've got a fucked spine. I've got a disability problem with my spine. I've got bones growing into one, fucking 2 nerves trapped. I've got a fucked shoulder as well. I'm not sure. I've done a lot of training as well. When I was away, I've done a lot of training. I was gym orderly in Shepton Mallet. So I was gym orderly. I'd fucking, and 3 days, I had it result in 3 days we were going out of jail. Like on a Wednesday, we were going orienteering in Cheddar, taking ever prisoners. It was only going with 1 or 2 of the gym screws. Going orienteering on Wednesday, few hours, come back at like dinner time. Then Saturday we play rugby, Sunday football, but they were both outside the prison. There's at the top of Shepton Mallet Hill, just over the road, there's a park, and you follow some footpath. I can't really remember the right way. So this is going back in 91, 92, something like that. A few years back, but yeah, there's a football field there. We play a few matches of football. It was good. I had it good. But then that was when I got nicked on the home leave. Fucking went nuts. So, yeah, I got out for them. As soon as I was out, it was like pub. I would never had no intentions. I thought I'm just go and get back to normality a little bit. You know what I mean? Ended up, oh man, it was a mess. And when the geezer said 18... So
did you have... Go on, brother. Carry on, Michael.
No, go on, Cody. No,
I was just going to say, so with the mental health, you were struggling with your mental health when you was locked up, obviously. Did you already have mental health issues before you went to prison? It sounds like you did.
Yeah, from the crack, like it was from the coke.
The paranoia and the...
Yeah, the paranoia kicks in and it fucks you up. When I've come out and I was like 14 stone, fit, strong, you know what I mean? And mentally strong, your body's strong, your head's strong. You know that, Code. When you get into the training, it's a buzz of its own. It's better than gear. Honestly, it's the fitness. I used to like it. I loved it. But you know yourself, you can't just get a gym order's job. They've got to see you in there training. They've got to see you in daily. And you fucking lifting weights, certain amount. They got to know that you're dedicated to it to give you the job, you know. So I got a P instructing MVQ1. Just it's only a level 1, but you know what I mean. I know all the basic lifts. Oh, fucking phone's gone.
Oh shit! You dropped your phone, brother.
Yeah, it's all fucked up. And
you're upside down, bro. Flick it over. Turn it over. Yeah.
You're back. Yeah. It's this fucking thing.
Yeah, we got you, bro. We got you. So how would you rate, Michael? Obviously, I know what it's like, but back then, what was the mental health services like in prison?
Oh, mate, the mental health is see the psychiatrist and he'll make his own assumption. He won't go on any of your doctor's notes from outside. He will go on from the day he sees you in prison. He will not look into any notes outside. It's like the prison doctor. Fucking. Phew. When I first went in clucking in like 91, I was on 2 cups of aspirin water a day. There was no methadone. It was like a cup of aspirin water in the morning, and then tea time when you went down for your slots at 4 o'clock. It was another cup of aspirin water, and it's like, what the fuck? No codeine, fucking. That's a drug. So you were just left to roast, fucking rattle it out. Some people did get money actually because it was against their human rights or whatever, but I just stood for it. I thought, one of them things, you've got to do it, you know? But fucking, it's definitely hard work back then. Up to, like, you hear about these PlayStations, I've seen one in Allstoke, but I've never actually fucking played on one because you've got to be enhanced and whatever. I'm old school, I want to do it behind my door. You know what I mean? I'll do it behind the door. I won't fucking come out for a soch, but you're associating with the same fucking planks every day. Most of them are planks of fucking wood. You know, until you get to a dispersal like Swell Side, a sensible jail where you got people doing 30 rec. They're all doing over 5 years or whatever. You don't get none of this shouting out the window shit. You get your fucking head punched in. You get stabbed to fuck, mate. You get murdered. You start all that shouting out the window. What, love? Yeah, well done. Good girl. I'm just doing something, right? Sorry, Cody's my daughter. She's in the bedroom on her Xbox.
No worries. What I was going to say to you, so Swale Side is now known as Stab Side. I don't know if it was back then, but it's known as Stab Side.
I've seen a lot of claret out there, fucking a lot of stabbings. I was having a wash one morning in my sink, and it's kind of a fucking it's good to have a sink, you know what I mean? And I'm in my boxer shorts. Next thing, fucking what? The door flies open. This fucking black guy's laying on the bed. Fucking 4 of them are on him with fucking chivs. Whap, whap, whap. And they're meaning it. And he kicked 2 of them off. They fucking went back. The door banged up. And it was just nuts. They was just fucking killing each other. And I stood there looking, thinking, fucking, there's blood everywhere. I'm going to get nicked. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to get nicked. But the door popped. Fucking, it went nuts. There were screws. They dragged them out. Not long. 2 days. The fella who was getting stabbed went and got stitched up. That's what they do. They do all their stitches there. They got a good fucking surgery thing there. I've seen people opened up from there to there, and they got a T-shirt which you could wring out. And I've said, let's have a look. And they've took it off, and their fucking face fell, like, and it's fucking twitching, and you see their back teeth and shit. Yeah, Stab Side it's a good jail though. You know where you stand. It's not you know where you stand. You run the jail. They put all the London lot, all the big boys, the fucking bods. They put a big, the fire blankets, Cody. Yeah, the big green fire blanket.
Yeah.
They'll end of the spur, get tables out with gallons of hooch and just play cards, and screws do not go back there. You know what I mean? They're all good boys. They all know what they're doing. They don't start fucking performing on the wing. Like I say, this fella got this. It was a guy who lived right opposite, in the cell opposite, and to the right one. And that was because he was playing loud music on a dinner time. But they never shout out to him, oh, we're going to come up and fucking do you. They just come up and done him. You know, and then said, listen, that's for playing loud music. You know? Yeah, you don't get people swinging lines and shit like that. You bang up about 9 o'clock. When you want to get behind that door, you will. You don't really see the screws up there. Fucking. But yeah, back then it was a little bit different. I didn't say a PlayStation then. I think phones only just sort of came out. It was all by letter, see, first of all. But yeah, a lot different. All now it's all that fucking spice, and they're all cutting each other for no reason, and it's nuts. I don't get it.
It's the smoking ban. The smoking ban has played havoc, man. I mean, the Prison Officers Association actually lobbied for it, even going far as threatening a judicial review if they didn't get the smoking ban brought in faster. It came in, and for me, they were trying to antagonise and piss off prisoners, knowing that tobacco is currency. If you're stressed out, you'll smoke more. Pushing it by banning it, you push it underground. The price goes up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times what it did before. Where you've got fucking contraband, you've got debt. Where you've got debt, you've got fear, intimidation, bullying, and fucking violence. And then the moaning when they're getting smashed all over the landings.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And they're wondering why, they're scratching their head thinking, well, what's going on now? It's because you got to get a tennis ball chucked over with something in. Get one of your pals to fucking drone it in or whatever, which it all costs money. These people don't do it for nothing. You've got to pay someone, and the drone doesn't cost nothing. You know what I mean, Cody? It's all done hard work. Whereas before, screws used to let you through with a bit of puff because they knew it to keep the land in. Like, cool. If everyone used to sort everyone out, I used to sort out the yardies when they got their visit. They used to sort me out. I had it good with the yardies. I didn't mind. I've been banged up with them. I can understand them. I've got mixed race in my family, so I know how it it's when they go really fast and they're in a group. I'll get a little bit lost, but I sort of know where I am with them. You know what I mean? So, and there's a lot of racism, what goes on in there as well, like you said before on your channel, which I don't understand because, like, every race is racist, if you know what I mean. You can't say that the black man don't like the white man. I can't say here or there because I've got them in my family. You know what I mean? And my nephews and that are mixed race. So, but before that, it didn't worry me anyway because a few good friends of mine, been Asians, they used to come up your way, Manny, getting good tackle, mine, years ago, back in like the early 80s, in 81, 82, when it first hit Bristol big. Like, my uncle, he took it down to the front line and made up all the yardies down. Not they weren't yardies, they were just English Jamaicans then. Then the yardies came in sort of 85, 86. But yeah, he put a lot of it about then. And the crack wasn't even called crack, it was called freebase. When I started smoking out, it wasn't even called crack, it was called freebase. But trust me, it was £25 a stone, but you knew with that first fucking melt why it was called crack. Because it would make you sick. You'd be stripped down to your boxer shorts. Nowadays, obviously, people do £100 and they don't even break sweat. And I'm like, what? That's not real. Trust me. I've had the real deal.
A few years ago, I met up with somebody, right, and I didn't know that they had a habit, right, and I was in this gaff, and he's like, oh, I need to like score, and he ends up getting he spent £100 on white, right. Now, even though I'm ashamed to say this, even though I used to be involved with crack and heroin trade, which I say to my shame, because at the time I didn't see what it does to people, families. I think there's a saying that I saw before. Addiction, like a drug addiction, it's a family addiction. One person may take, but the whole family suffers. Right now, when I was involved in it, I couldn't see the wood for the trees. When I came away and I saw what it does, fucking families up, overdoses, addiction, fuels the cycle of crime, killing people. I'm ashamed to say that I was involved with that bullshit. Right, but I was with this lad. I couldn't believe how much crack. It literally, he got through rock after rock after rock, like it was nothing. And then once and all he's doing is chasing that high, and he scored again and again and again. And I said, listen, I'm gonna have to bounce. But I was surprised just how fucking addictive it was to this individual. I've never touched it, and I never will. I don't have addictive tendencies. I don't give in to peer pressure. But seeing how this man was just chasing this. And he's never going to get to that thingy, but it's constant. But in his head, he needs it.
Yeah, but you don't really. It's one of them things. You don't need it. It's just a psychological. You want more. If you've got the money, you'll spend it. If you've got £2,000, it will go. You know what I mean? Cody is nuts. But I've never ever. I've had people ask me. A lot of people get into the brown when they've done the white. Yeah, I've had a lot of people, they see me, I've had a bit of brown after, and I'm cool. I'm down, and I'm chilled. They're all pranged and oh, give me a bit of that. Nah, I've never seen you take it. I've never known you go around so-and-so's house and buy it. I don't know you. I'm not being responsible for fucking up your life. Do you know what I mean? I've never ever I would never encourage anyone to take it. Fucking no way, mate. I've seen what it's done to other people worse. It's done worse than what it has to me. They're not even here anymore.
How much do you reckon you spent on the white during your years of using it?
Ooh, a few $100,000, easy. It's like $500,000 over the years from the 80s. Like, what we in 2020? I haven't done nothing really for about the last 10 years. I know little relapse here and there, but nothing else continued day after day. It's been like a 20 quid, and then I thought, fucking hold up. Nah, I can't do it. Don't do it. I know when it's going to lead. You do it the next day, the day after. As soon as you do it for 3 days on the trot, your habit's back. You've got an habit quick. As soon as you've had one habit, that habit, believe, double it comes back quick. Yeah. It is savage stuff.
So where did you see the most violence? So you was in, so what prisons did you go? Earlystoke, Shepton Mallet, Swaleside?
Yeah, Wandsworth, Dartmoor. I think that was it. And I've done a couple of spells in Shepton, but yeah, I think that's the. But Swaleside is definitely the most violent for stabbings. Like you said, they call it stab side. Every time I used to go to work, someone was cleaning the concourse with a mop, and there was a trail of blood going all the way to the fucking hospital unit by the seg. You know, fucking nuts. And they were opening people out. Do you know the brick line? You know, you get the bricklaying courses and shit.
Yeah.
They were getting, you know, where the thing you wrap the nail. It's like a flat nail, what you put your line and wrap it around. Yeah, they were getting them on a grinding wheel, fucking in a workshop, grinding it up into a proper tool. I've seen lock knives, fucking. Oh, some notification. Sorry, I've seen lock knives. I know a bottle of fucking like 9-inch lock knife. So when they open it up, there's an 18-inch fucking blade. Do you know what I mean? I've seen people, because they've changed over television, get stabbed 5 times in the kidneys. People going around with Country Life magazines down the back and the front of their fucking trouser jeans to fucking make sure their kidneys don't get punctured and shit. Do you know what I mean? I've seen even people make body armor out of fucking metal bins. You know, metal waste paper bin. Fucking take that round himself.
People were wrapping fucking, like the catalogue used to get on the wing, yeah? People were like fucking trying to, oh yeah, boss, yeah. And then, I passed it to him. And they're literally walking around, strapped to the fucking stomach and stuff with lines, tying it around themselves in case, because he was in debt, and he was worried about getting shanked from behind. And obviously, when there's a price on your head, when there is a price on your fucking head, you don't know who's going to cash that in.
You know what I mean? Some little nutty fucking spice head nowadays will do it for a joint. Back then, probably it'd have to be 20 quid, or I've given someone a few stitches for 2 quid, and I'm not proud of it. It had to be done. He mugged me off. I had to do the kiddie. It was simple. It wasn't that a load of me mates were there, and he made me look a prick. It was just me and him. I said, look, there's 2 quid phone card, and he said, jog on, you fucking whatever. So just done him, and they wrapped me up, took me down a block, a few days CC, take your mattress and shit out at 8 in the morning, give it back at 8 at night, cardboard table and chairs, usual shit. You know, I've had 7 fucking months of that, constant down a block as well.
I've never been blocked off, right? I've never. When I was inside, I didn't have any issues with anybody. I was one of the biggest lads on the wing, but size doesn't count for fuck all. Size can actually go against you because people might want to get a rep. But I wasn't in debt to anybody. I wasn't smoking anything. I wasn't doing anything. I'd gamble, but I could afford to gamble, and I was just safe with everyone. There was 1 or 2 kids I didn't really fucking like, and I dropped it on the toes. And they didn't want to know. I walked into the pad. I said, get in the pad. He didn't want to know. I said, you're a little shitbag. Because I'm a chilled out kid. He thought he could get by. And he pulled me kicks down in front of a nurse. Right? And that's when I went into the pad. And the kid saw me switch, and he wasn't expecting it. And I said, get in the pad. And he did not want any of it. And the lads were behind him trying to push him in. He didn't want to fucking know shit.
He's willing to make you look a dickhead, like, in front of a nurse. That's naughty.
For the cheap laugh as well, though.
I would have cracked him. But
I want to smash his fucking...
You can't smash him up in front of people, obviously. You got to do it a bit discreet, you know. But...
Oh yeah, I was in the pad. I'm not a... You know when you get sweet grasses where they're on the landing? Well, fucking come on then, dead loud to all the screws in. None of that. I just walked into the pad. I said, get in the fucking pad right now. And the kid would not have it with me. I would have smashed his fucking head in.
You would have messed yourself up though, Cody. You'd have let him mop all the blood up and claret and fucking...
Oh, I was willing to take that fucking chance. I was a cleaner. I was willing to take that fucking chance. But he didn't want it. I thought he was going to have it, but he didn't. His balls shrunk and his arse fell out. What, Michael, what instance, what bit of violence, what was the worst thing you saw? What stayed with you?
I've seen someone murdered on a yard. I've seen a load of people knocked out. I've seen someone murdered on the exercise yard with a fucking, you know, they sharpen up a toothbrush. This fella sharpened up a toilet brush. He's bent off the fucking toilet brush. So it's the handle, the shank, it must have been fucking 17 inches. Sharpened fucking, done this geezer in the kidney. He was finished, man. This geezer just fucking decked straight on the face. Kid, he carried on walking. The screws left it for, the geezer was there for 5 minutes before, like, they went and got, because normally there's only about 4 of them, 2 each side the gate, watching, and then unless anything off, but they left him 5 minutes before they got ever screws. They come and just dragged him off. You know what I mean?
What jail was that, Michael? What jail was that?
In Bristol. I was in Bristol. Apparently the fellow was a wrong one though. I went on that wing, so I never heard what properly went on. You know what I mean? At that time, what he was supposed to have done, but he was apparently a wrong one in mass or a nonce, I don't know, but I don't know if that was a bit extreme, but yeah, I've seen a couple of other people stabbed as well and not survived. A couple of my pals. It's not all that nice. And the doctor said I got that. Then people in the army get that
PTSD.
Yeah, because of that. And that was on top of whatever issues I had. But I think the psychosis thing went after so long of not doing it. It kind of phased off. I'm still kind of a digi guy, but not so much as what I used to be.
Fucking hell. So, how many suicides? Did you witness any suicides or happened on the wing or in the jail?
In all the time, I've heard bang up before I've even got out the door. You know, when they unlock from one end, every morning they'll open from one end to the next, and you know when your door opens, and they get halfway down the landing, bang up, and you know something's wrong, you know. And a couple of people one geezer just done a 10 in the morning, I know that, and he was back on another robbery charge. I didn't think he wanted another lump. He was on license from the 10. He just got out, done another robbery, got nicked. And the only sign that he gave away on the night before he done it was for a couple of roll-ups. So, and when they found him, he was like on the windowsill, like he's looking out of the windows, but he's gone between the windows with a fucking bit of sheet, and so if the screw looked in, it looked like he was looking out of the window, but his elbows weren't quite on the sill. You know what I mean, Codes? Sad, man.
When there's been a suicide, the mood on the wing, the mood's somber the next day. There's definitely you can feel it in the air. Everyone's sort of down.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because like you say, you get to know these fellas pretty well. I can read most people quicker than they'd like me to. So I mean, I can read someone. Boom, I know if you're sweet. I know if fucking something's up. Do you know what I mean? You can just tell it about someone, Cody, can't you? You've been around bods, and you can just look someone and put in the eye, and you can just sense if there's something about them or not. I can kind of tell if they got mental issues as well by the glare in their eye as well.
Yeah. As someone that suffers with mental health, you can see it in somebody else when they're not themselves, or that glazed look, that distant looking look in their eye.
Dead look. Yeah, it's like a dead look. And some and it can happen quick with some people. You can only look at them 2-3 times. You might only be glancing. They see you looking at you more than 3 times, bang, it's on you. You know, I've been like it, and it's not nice at all. What's going on here? Fucking iPad talking to me.
I wonder what it was.
Yeah, I can't. Jody, the fisherwoman. Good night.
Good night, guys. Had a long day fishing. Thanks for coming on live. Cody and guest. Enjoy, everyone, and smiley face.
Nice one.
She told a story the other night. She spoke about mental health and like children going into care. Oh, mate, it was deep. Lovely, lovely girl. She's met a lad they've had both really bad starts in life, and they've both been through the most horrendous things imaginable. And like, they're just amazing, and they come together. And do you know what, mate? It's sort of like they saved each other. They balance each other out. They fight like cat and dog, but they love each other as well. And like, he needs her, Jordan needs Jodie, and Jodie needs Jordan. And they're just nice people, mate. Proper nice.
I must have missed that one. A couple of nights I've not been sleeping all that well. I've still been taking Valium since I was 17, and I'll be 50 January, 2nd of January. So there's many fucking years of taking diazepam every single day. You know. Do
you know what though? With that, Michael, does that stem from some sort of abuse in childhood, or parents were addicts, or care system, or something like that?
I've never been in care, no. I've been lucky there. They were going to, because of school and me attitude with the anybody in uniform. The probation put me down as a danger at one time to policemen, security guards, because I've knocked a few out shoplifting. They've stopped me. I'm not going to let them fucking take me to prison. Come on, Cody. I'm not just going to go quietly. I'm going to hit the fella on the chin before, you know what I mean? You're not just going to let them cart you off without a fight, especially when they're trying to bend your arms and hurt you, thinking they're screws and whatever. No. Yeah, sure, darling. Sorry, I'm on the chance for someone to
YouTube live.
Sorry, brother, it's my daughter. She's going in the bed now.
Yeah. You can go if you want. You can stay on and then go away and just come back if you want.
No, she'd be all right. She's going on her phone for a little bit. I'll stay on for a little bit more if you don't mind.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Loving it. Yeah, absolutely loving it, Michael. Yeah. So brothers and sisters growing up, good childhood, bad childhood, having to do a bits and pieces to survive, or?
Yeah, do what you can. It was like everyone had the front key in the door when we was kids, for the only fucking reason is there was no flat screen tellies and video recorders and anything to nick. If you went in someone's house, you'd leave them a fucking couple of quid. You feel sorry for them. Do you know what I mean? They never had nothing to nick. Fucking, it's nuts. Yeah.
So what area of Bristol was you brought up in?
Southmead is where I am now.
Southmead, right?
Oh, do you know it? Yeah,
so,
I'm right.
No, I don't know it. But when I was in the army, I did my phase 1 at 18 Glasingbourne. Phase 2, I did at the Royal School of Artillery, Larkhill, Salisbury Plain, Salisbury. And when I used to come back to Manny, I used to have to get the train from Salisbury to Bristol Temple Meads. Yeah. Bristol Temple Meads back to Manchester, and then I was home. It was a fucking twat of a journey, though.
Oh, mate, I bet. Yeah, it's a long old stretch. Yeah, it was.
What would your advice, even though you've been out of prison for 16 years now, right? What advice would you give to somebody that might find themselves going to prison for the first time? The do's and don'ts.
take your necessaries, your magazines, whatever, your kit, some books, flip-flops, like you said, for the shower. You know what I mean? Johnson & Johnson, if you got air, Johnson & Johnson shampoo. So if anyone does come in the shower, you ain't got nothing burning your fucking eyes out. I was learnt that #1 rule. If you got air, Johnson & Johnson, so you can keep your eyes open in the shower. You know?
No.
But just don't upset people. Definitely go prepared and be prepared for the worst. Like you said, Cody, prepare for the worst. Don't think, oh, I'm going to get suspended. Then when you go away, you got a fucking head in your hands going, oh, go away thinking I'm going to get a 3. If you get a 2, you got a double touch. You know? Fucking, yeah. And
don't borrow anything as well, Michael. I know you're going to come to that. Don't borrow anything.
Yeah, no, don't go in there swinging, rolling your shoulders, thinking you're fucking. And yeah, don't borrow. Lend. The first thing is someone's going to want to lend off you. Give me a roll up. As soon as someone sees you got tobacco, boom, they're on you. Oh, well, not nice and like before. As soon as you get a bit of tobacco out, you got 5 or 6 lads around you, and you, first time in, and you're like, yeah, and then before you know it, you got nothing. But luckily, when I first went in, I'd smashed up a selling Froome. They put me in a police station holding thing. And I said, no, fuck this. Get me to a prison, you know, where I can cop for a visit. And, you know, I don't care about what can. But when I seen the conditions, it was shit. And the food, 4 slices of bread a day, you know, like a limited. Normally, you used to be able to grab a loaf if you wanted to. And it was only, and no butter, but you'd get enough butter for 1 bit of bread. And that was for the 4 slices for the day. You know, a ration, everything, splitting matchsticks in 2 and shit. Fucking, but definitely don't borrow. Definitely don't lend, borrow, get in debt. It's on you. You do not want to end up on the numbers because you got to eat bogies and shit and glass and razor blades was put in the mash. Well, I wouldn't even call it mash, but in Dartmoor on a Thursday, we used to call it chappy pie. We couldn't make it out what the fuck it was. We just used to call it chappy pie. It was like dog food fucking pie. I have no idea what it was supposed to fucking be, Cody, mate. It was fucking horrendous. And fuck knows what it was like in the 50s and all that lot. If it was bad that was in the 90s, early 90s. Fucking Jesus.
What was your favourite prison food? What was your worst?
Oh, in Shetland, they'd done fish and chips on a Friday.
Fish Friday.
Yeah, on a Friday. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, they'd done a fish and chips, and what you could do then, go to the back of the queue and wait for seconds. If whatever was left over, they wouldn't. The kitchen boys would already sort out the cleaners, etc. That everyone was sorted like that, and they put extra food on for a few of the lads who'd go for extras. I used to go for extras for everything, and normally get it because I was always up, showered, and in the fucking one of the first in the queue because I wanted to get back in line for what was left. It didn't matter what was left. The worst thing in there is going to bed hungry as well, man. When you've no money, nothing coming in, when you're just grafting on the wing for money, it's fucking, it's a nightmare, It's not nice. You'll meet some real tidy fucking bods, you will meet some real tidy fellas, but then you'll meet some fucking planks of wood, man. Yeah, you'll meet some fucking divs. You just want to fucking up them every time you look at them. And they come asking you questions. What am I in for? Fucking don't know you, mate. Fuck off. I don't know you. Talk to your fucking buddy over there. Fuck off away from me. You know, just move. Do one. I'm not a talkative sort of person like what I'm in for. I've got a load of papers there. If someone calls me this, that, the other. You know what I mean? I've seen people, older fellas, he had his skull fractured in 3 places. He looked like a wrong one. He looked like a wrong one, Cody. He had non-stamps all over him, if you know what I mean. If what you perceive, because you don't never know what they fucking look like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he just had these rim glasses, and next thing the lads had gone in fucking bed legs, which was what used to separate the bunk beds back in the day. You wouldn't get them nowadays, but it was like a fucking proper tool. And they smashed his head in. He had 3 fractures in his skull. He was only in for doing fucking checks. 6 months for doing checks for kiting, and he got 3 fractures in the fucking skull. Man, yeah, some people.
So when you was inside, you sound like, because you sound volatile as fuck. Single cell restriction, single celled off, high risk.
Well, that's why it started getting like, yeah, they didn't like me having cellmates, and I set the cells on fire. If I didn't like the fellow, I'd fucking pack his kit up for him and put it in the van and say, fucking, I'm not chilling out with him. Get him out. Fucking, he don't wash. Get him fucking out. You know what I mean? I'm in there trying to keep it fucking tidy, do the ABC. Me letters are there. Me fucking bar of soap goes there. Me toothbrush is there. It fucking stays. I don't want to fucking come in and it be moved from fucking A to B. Do you know what I'm saying, Cody? You know what? And what the thing was, yeah, that's sweet. Keep me there. And if not, put me on long-term wing with people who are doing a bit of burden. They fucking know how to just get on with it and not bitch and fucking, oh, I got them 6 months. So fucking what? That fella's got 6 more fucking years. There's always someone, do you know what I mean, Code? You're getting bitching about fucking, I got 6 months. And then you got pricks when you've just got a fucking 5 rat round you or whatever, saying, oh, I'm going home tomorrow. And if you're going home, you're going home. You can't go around landing, broadcasting it like, fucking, oh, I'm getting out, oh, I'm buzzing, oh, get pissed up. And you're like, fucking nice one. I've just got 5 fucking rat round me, mate. Really want to hear that, you know?
Yeah. When it's coming to leaving jail, yeah, like fucking hell, I had the weird thing because I had the bond with all the boys. So when it was coming up to my leaving, especially on the last one, the third and final, I'd been a cleaner. I'd worked with the lads. We'd argued. We'd gambled together. We'd fucking hustled together. Do you know what I mean? We was family, man. So when it came to leaving in the morning, I've got all my stuff out. I've got all my boxes of foods out. Go on, sorry, what were you saying, Michael?
Yeah.
I've got all my shit out I've got all my food out, pull my boxes out of all my food, all my paw mags are over there, got everything's fucking, just everything's lined up. The lads have come in, taking what they fucking want and stuff, making sure everyone gets a fair split of it on the cleaners. And then I'm hugging all the lads and stuff. I got tear in my eye, 'cause even though I was going home, I was chuffed I was going home, but I felt guilty for the boys I was leaving behind as well. Do you know what I mean? It's a weird one.
Yeah, I've been with a fella, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. His name was Edwards as well, and there was a fuck up with the mail. I had his mail, and it's always open, as you know, it's censored mail, yeah? So what I'd done, I didn't know what the fellow was in for. He was down in a single, down on the 2s. I was a cleaner anyway, so I could run up and down the stairs. I ran down, my name's Edwards. I said, they sent your mail to my fucking cell. Slid the mail under his door. Oh, fucking sweet as fuck. He was from Worcester. You check his mail, whatever. He had a fucking box full of debts. What happened? He fucking went off to bury 9 ounces of each. He was a long time, and this scout fucking fella, won't say his name because I don't know if fellas on here might even know. I don't know, but he fucking insisted on banging up with me. He wouldn't. They let him out. They had him banged up for so long, and he was good. He was a good lad. He came to the cell and he said, when your cellmate goes, fucking, I'm moving straight in with you. I was like, I know I'll give you your man and all that, but I don't really know you. You seem all right, fella. But yeah, he moved in. But then what happened? Yeah, he went off to bury these 9 of each. Fucking, he was a long time. Thanks, fella, when he came back, went to stab him. So he pulled out his kitchen devil, fucking done him. Then flattened his head out with an iron, fucking cut him up into about 16 fucking bits. Then took him off in carrier bags and buried him here and there, and fucking everywhere, bits of his arm here and there. And I'm looking at all these fucking, he's got boxes and boxes of debts and fucking pictures, and he's going, don't go to sleep tonight. He said, I said, what are you going to do? Fucking doing with a razor blade, you silly cunt. I said, wind him up. But he was a good fella. I don't know what happened to him, but he was a fucking good fellow. We were on the decorating together. We were painters. And he was Jerry Edwards, his name was. And he was fucking nuts. He was absolutely fucking nuts, but he was a good fellow. But when I had to leave, I was only doing about 8 months. When it came time for leaving, all the cleaners, same way, pull your kit out. I'm in the shower as well, and the next thing, 10 of them run in with fucking freezing cold buckets of water, fucking drenched. I'd go to get in bed. I've just had a shower. I'd go and bang up 8 o'clock. Get in, there's about fucking 15 mooses all inside the bed. You know what I mean? Fucking, I'm like, fuck it. So I just had to sleep with the blanket over me for the night. But it's all good fun, yeah. When you leave, they give you some shit. But it's only good fun, you know what I mean? It's not no beef about it.
What was your relationship like with the Screws? Because you're anti, I can tell from your voice, you're anti-establishment to fuck.
Yeah, well, yeah. I had a problem about the first week when I first got me 18 months. I went down to the office to see the SO and I went to ask a question. And some little fucking prick Screw is in the background and he went, "Oh, fuck off, Edward." I said, "No, hold up. I'm not fucking talking to you. I'm talking to the fella, the boss, not the fucking monkey, you silly little prick. Now, fuck off." I said, "No, I'll tell you what." I said, "The next time I see you, I'll come down with a blunt pen and I'll dig your fucking eye out your head." And I walked off and I didn't think nothing else of it. But yeah, I got nicked for it. 8 o'clock, bang up, a bit of paper under the door, you nicked, down on adjudication next morning. 3 days CC for threatening an officer. He came. Mr. Hughes, his name was, fucking prick. Never seen him after that. I've never seen him on the wing, never seen him in the jail, never. I'm not sure if he gave up, I don't know. But I don't know if I would have done him. I probably would have chinned him, but I don't think, I'm not one for popping people. I'd rather, I was always brought up to have a fight like you, Code, fucking man on man, stand on the green, get it, fucking, or down in the fucking man to man, fucking, the winner is a winner. You either win or lose. You ain't no, do you know what I mean? And what, you're going to have a fucking split lip, a fucking nose, an eye, you're going to be alive. You know what I mean? You go down with a knife, fuck me, you can go in a co-op and end up stabbing someone if they tread on your toe and then they start punching the cunt at you. If you've got a blade on you, don't tell me you're not going to pull it out and go thump.
Of course you are.
If you, so, you know what I mean? I used to have a set of knuckles to take, but because I was willing to do 18 months for putting someone's chin that way. Do you know what I mean? You with the weapon of whatever you're willing to do the bird for. If you go out with a gun, you're doing a 5. As soon as you leave the door, you got a 5 wrapped around you if you get stopped at the end of the road. So whatever you go out with, you've got to be willing to do the prison for. Are you willing to do 30 years for someone who's still on your toe? You said, "Oh, you prick." And once you start punching the cunt into you, you're going to take out that blade and just go. And my little girl, she can extend her arm with a blade in it and fucking kill me, but that don't make her hard. It don't make her nuts. These are cowards, Code. These are fucking cowards. They're wimps. They ain't got man about them. They ain't got no fucking big up man in them. Like that fella. I like that fella you mugged off on the phone.
Oh, yeah, the kid. Nah, the kid, yeah. Do you know what, right? So the kid messaged me, right? I'm not, the one thing I'm not, I despise bullies, I despise them, right? And do you know what? I'm sat there, right? And I was going through what it is. My phone gets fucking, because my number's accessible to people, my phone gets fucking hammered. So all I fucking did was I was going through my messages, reply, honest to God, my message list is like at my text messages, WhatsApps, all this shit stuff, right? So all I was doing was working my way through the message. I was apologizing, saying, "Look, thank you for your nice words, blah blah blah. If I can help you, here's my number if you ever need to talk. Apologies for the late reply. I'm not a rude individual, because I'm not." And this kid's like, "Yes, listen, bruv, yeah, when I see you, bruv, on road, yeah, I'm gonna smash you in the mouth, bruv." So, and he was texting me all this stuff, and then I thought, hang on, let me get this little muppet on a fucking phone. So I rang the kid, and he didn't answer the first time. Then I fucking rang him back, and then he's like, and then he starts apologizing. I said, "Don't give the big one." And then when I ring you, like on the phone, right, you start, "Yeah, bruv, what is, bruv? Yeah, I'm sorry, bruv, yeah." I said, "No, your balls are shrinking now, you little muppet." I said, "I'm talking to you perfect. I would have spoke to you and I would have apologized." I said, "But fuck you." He's like, "Yeah, but my brother." Yeah, I said, "Fuck your brother, fuck your family, and fuck you."
Yeah, fair play to you, man.
Just people like, "Oh, Cody's like," he's like, "Yeah, listen, bruv, yeah, I earn £1,500 a week." I said, "Yeah, good for you, bro." I said, "You're making money." I said, "Respect to you." I said, "But don't ring me like a fucking roadman, like a bad person, thinking you're bad, and you're still a muppet." And the thing is, then when he came off the phone, he starts texting me, "Yeah, bruv, I'm gonna fucking do you in, bruv, yeah." And then I ring him back, and he's apologizing again, and I'm thinking,
listen
you
to
just
it. fucking joker, mate. If he was anybody, he would have been in the area, man, and phoned you and said, listen, come and meet me. Any man would. Do you know what I mean? And if, like you said, I can hear it about you, mate. You ain't got no bollocks about you. You ain't a man. It's some young fella, some crack fucking dealer in one of these little stabby gangs. Because he lives in the next state.
Lives in London,
yeah, crazy. Oh, he tried he was in Essex, didn't he? Or did he try making?
I don't know where he was. He just had a Cockney accent, and I said, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not from there." I said, "Well, you all sound the same down there." I said, "So anyway," and then the thing is though, I came off and I was annoyed because I shouldn't have posted it really, but because it was a bit cringy. But the fact is, I just wanted people to hear that the guy's giving it a big one over message. I ring him. He arse falls out. Then he tries, bruv, you're idiot. I said, no, it's fucking idiot, you daft cunt. Anyway, and then I put the phone down to him. Then he texts me. A big man. Then I ring him back. He's like, yeah, bruv, what is, I'm sorry, bruv. I said, no, fuck your apology. He said, and I said, stop calling me bro. And I kept calling him bro. I said, I'll say what I want. I said, fuck you. It was just mad, brother. I had to tell him, but I felt an idiot after because I just love to be locked in a cell with him. And then I just give me a minute, give me 60 seconds. I smashed a little muppet up.
Bounce off every sharp corner you could find, every blunt fucking corner, whatever. You would have beat him out, Code. You could hear it.
No weapon, just with fucking hands. I just wanted to leather the bastard. But anyway, moving on from fucking idiots like that. So fucking hell. So your local was what, Bristol?
Yeah. It's a bit of a Mickey Mouse prison. It's like there's a few Cat A's out there. Don't get me wrong. You got to land in for the Cat A's on the 4s on G Wing. You've got like a little prison inside the prison. The long term, they put me on B Wing before. For some reason, they didn't want me on G Wing. There was a lot of fucking lads who just done a few armored cars and shit. And I was pally with 2 of them anyway. And I back from the yard one day. I went to fucking go to me cell and they was like, "Woomph." They said, "You're moving B Wing." I'm like, "What the fuck? You don't just move people to B Wing." So I was only doing 3 years anyway, Code. You should be doing like 5 or more to be in. So I'm thinking, what's fucking going on here? Like, and that was, they moved me from that single cell to there. But then you were open. You came on a table. It was like it's like Long Lartin dispersal setting, like swell side where you can sit out and have your dinner. You don't have to sit in your cell. You can go and sit in the next man's cell, have your dinner. You know, isn't it? No cards on the door there, nothing. They ain't got life on the IRA terrorists. I sat in and smoked smack with IRA terrorists that there. I didn't know, and he wasn't in for terrorism. He was a terrorist, but he was in. His brother was getting fucking battered outside of a pub. All he done was went out and fucking hooked one of them. He fucking whacked him dead, and he fucking died, Code. And he'd got
simple as that.
30 wreck or something, or 25 wreck. Fucking nuts. There was loads of them doing big recommendations. All the pile was at the end.
Was you locked up with any notable inmates or anything like that? Anyone high profile or high profile-ish?
Joey Pyle, Winston Silcott. Winston Silcott, he was up for Blakelock, murder of Blakelock. Keith Blakelock, the policeman. In the top.
Oh, I remember the kid. Was this the Tottenham kid?
Yeah, Winston Silcott. Yeah, there's a thing on YouTube about him. Fucking, I used to see him every morning going to work. He's a big unit, man. Fucking 6'4", 5", same size. Not as wide though, but I don't know. He is a big unit. Yeah, I'd say he was 21 stone as well. Yeah, he was a big fella, but he was growing this big fucking dreadlock on his chin, and it was like a beehive. Wrap it up, and it was like a beehive, and he'd been growing it from the day he got in, because he was already doing murder. He was doing a life for murder. Then they took him up on a Blakelock. Now, if you're doing life anyway, Code, that's you fucked as soon as you stand in any court for anything, whether it's shoplifting or you never screw or right, you're fucked. As soon as you're alive and you stand up, you're guilty. You know what I mean? The bench, life. You are fucked. So that's basically what they done to him. They basically fucked him on the fact that he was doing life for murder anyway. So, and they were watching him for a long time. He was doing a lot of naughty things on the man, and he had him under surveillance and shit for a long time. And back then, that was quite a big thing to have someone under surveillance like him for so long. But he was doing naughty things. But yeah, they fucked him. But he got out. He got out, and he got a big payout. He got a fucking big payout. He done the life sentence, what he was in for, but the Blake lot got dropped, and he got a lot of compensation for it. A lot. Fucking. There's a thing on YouTube about him, Code. There's a thing on there, you can see it.
Fucking, keep talking, mate. I'm listening to you. I'm just looking at something. I'm just trying to find the story.
He was a naughty guy, and there was a surveillance thing going on him for a long time. And this was, I think this was in the 82 or something, 83 when they were even looking at him. He was only a teenager, because I think he's a bit older than me. He's 50 odd. He's got maybe 60 now. Yeah, probably 60 now even.
I am listening to you, mate. As we're talking, what I'm doing, I'm just screenshotting a story.
Oh, right.
And it's about the situation, and I can put it on screen. Just give me a second. 1 sec. I can. Where's my second number?
Battery's gone low.
What are your opinions on nonces and rapists?
Melt them. Half a pound of sugar and 2 litres of water and fucking melt them, and then go and punch the cunt out of them.
No,
and
then
go back 5 minutes later and do it again. And then 10 minutes later, let them squirm a bit and do it again. And then send 10 women in and fucking let them have a go on him then. That's what should happen.
You can't. Can you rehabilitate a nonce, in your opinion, a paedophile?
Eh?
Can you rehabilitate a paedophile, in your opinion?
No, listen, if you're a criminal and you go in prison, you come out, you're still a criminal. If you're a fucking nonce, you go in, there ain't no amount of therapy you can give a man, he's going to come out, he's still a fucking nonce. You can't rehabilitate. A 9mm bullet, 75 pence or whatever it is, Code, yeah? Fucking boom. That's what they need. Not 50 grand a fucking year, 500 grand a year, whatever it is to fucking give them therapy and this shit. Fuck them. Leave them in that cell and fucking leave them in there and don't even feed the cunt. You know what I mean? They give them nothing. Don't wrap round them like cotton wool. Fucking, he's ill. Yeah, listen, I've been ill. What fucking help have you given me in prison? You're giving this cunt therapy, spending hundreds of fucking thousands of pounds on the cunt, and what are you doing for my mental health? Giving me fucking some
and it doesn't work, you know. You can't rehabilitate him. There's all these cognitive therapies that they go through. I obviously keep up to date with prison affairs and prison news, right? I put a radio program on my channel, and they spoke to 2 sex offenders that were serving prisoners on the prison phone. They recorded the conversation, and this guy said that with this discredited sex offender treatment program, or SOTP, he said it was on the nonce wing. There was like a classroom scenario, and one at a time, the nonces and the rapists would sit in the chair. I think they put all the pedos together and all the rapists together in these rooms, and they put them in what they call the hot chair, should be the electric chair, and each one at a time, they talk about their offending, how it made them feel, why they got off on it, the sexual gratification they got. And the guy said on the radio program, I've never had so many deviant thoughts. People were these nonces were getting aroused listening to other nonces talking about fucking violating young children, mate. And it's a proper cunt thing. And you know what? These sex offender treatment programs, this is what came out in the program. The first time they're ever used is when they're placed into a prison. Can't rehabilitate them.
You can't, no. Like say, you go in, if you're a robber, you're a crook, you come out, you're the same. You don't come out a fucking paedophile when you go in for fucking robbery, do you? So when you go in for fucking touching kids, women, whatever they're fucking in for, they're going to come out just the same. You can't help them. And they say they're sick. And how are you going to mend that? How do you mend that sickness? What with?
You will give a 1-foot rope off a 6-foot drop, or a bullet to the back of the head.
Yeah, bullet, 9mm bullet, 75 pence, mate. Fucking cheap as chips, isn't it? Fucking end off.
You can't
You know
be ability.
no
You can't. The fact is,
exes.
when it comes to, if I was in charge of the system, rapists and fucking kiddie fiddlers, right? Literally, if you can't bring back capital punishment, right, because of all this politically correct bullshit, right, then I would literally they just get fucking whole life tariffs. I'd have away with I'd have away with non-swings, and just everyone would be general population, and the cards would be out inside your door, fucking stuck up, played in, so people knew why he was in fucking jail, and prisoners would be judge, jury, and fucking executioner.
Fucking right. And I would not like to be one of them when 5 of the boys do come in to kick the fucking granny out of them. You know, I wouldn't. I heard when they got them in Strangeways, when the riots went out there, they fucking just was whacking them in the bollocks with like table legs and shit, and fucking really hurting them. They were nearly killing them. There was no dead actually, but they did like fucking probably fucked a lot of them right up around that area.
No, there was actually 2 deaths. One lad, one. I think it was a VP, a nonce, got thrown off the roof of B wing from the roof straight down to the fucking ground, and a prison officer had a heart attack during the melee, and he died of a heart attack. So a nonce got thrown off the end of B wing. B wing is actually where they used to hang people back in the day.
In sheds, like yeah. I cleaned the old hanging shed out in Bristol when I was doing some bin party. Yeah, we had to clean out. There was my battery code. Yeah, we had to clean out the hanging shed, but there was no gallows or anything like that. It was just where the shed used to be, and that was right by the church, and that was when the bell used to ring as well. And fucking when I went in clucking, it was like the bell's going every 1 hour, and you can hear 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, you hear 7, then 8, and then the doors will start opening just as you're getting tired, and like all the noise on the landing, and fucking it was nuts. It was horrid.
Going back to Keith Blakelock, this is the story there. Yeah. That's one of the stories about Blakelock. You can see it on the screen.
Yeah.
So Broadwater Farm role. Yeah. He was recalled to prison in 2015.
Oh, he did get a recall, did he?
Yeah, in 2015 this story's from. And this is the guy that killed that you was locked up with.
Oh, Jerry.
Yeah. Oh, is this it? Was this him? Is this Jerry
Edwards, yeah?
The Jerry kid.
Yeah.
And that's the kid who killed Blakelock.
He was good stuff, Jerry. We had some good lads.
So what did he do? Did he stab him? Did he stab him up? He stabbed him up, didn't he? Was it a knife or a shot him?
And he went. Yeah, he stabbed him, and then he went to the neighbour and borrowed a saw to fucking cut him up, to cut the fella into smaller pieces to move. Right.
Fucking.
And they found his forearm, and fucking that identified the body from the tattoo or something like that. But he was a funny guy. He was all right. We battered a couple of people. We used to collect all the tobacco and phone cards from the wing. We used to go around, and because we would do the tick sheet, like you would say, the meal sheets, they only just came out, and that you could choose a meal, because before you just get what you were fucking given, and that was it. But yeah, we used to tick it off and say, listen, remember that ounce of snake line for that gear or whatever. So we had about 20, 30 ounces at one time, and like 50 phone cards in a fucking lock-up cupboard, like in one of them green lock-up cupboards. And I think we're allowed 3 ounces of tobacco in the cell. And we had 20, 30 ounces. Fucking.
Oh, stay there as we're talking. I'm going to do another picture on screen. 1 second. Let me just.
Can I get you on the iPad?
Yeah. You can get what? Yeah. No, it comes on the screen. If you look at the screen, you'll see it on the screen.
Okay. Is it?
Yeah. 1 second. 1 second. Let me just. Hold on. Let me just. Yeah.
You see if I change channels.
Hold on. You'll see it if you look at the camera directly in a second. Let me just get the thing here.
Yes, love.
What?
Yeah, it's time to go to sleep now, right? I'll be in a minute. Put you to bed, right?
One sec. Let me just quickly try and fucking whip this over.
Right.
1 second. 1 second. Right. So these are the two. Right. So right, stay there. I'll quickly do it. 1 sec. 1 sec.
Jerry, is he still Cody? Has Jerry still got the goatee? Because he used to grow a goatee in his
yeah. Check it. So for those that are just tuning in or just watching this, Michael was locked up with PC Blakelock's killer. You're going to see PC Blakelock on the screen along with his killer. Can you see it there, Michael?
Yes, that's Winston. Yeah, and that's Keith Blakelock. Yeah, they reckon they put his head on a broomstick or a machete. They decapitated him and so either put on a machete or on the end of a stick or something like that and was parading his head around. They were trying to get
look at his eyes. If you focus on Jerry's eyes, you can see he's dead behind the eyes, but you can see it.
Yeah. In some of the statements, the fellas, his pals were saying, you only got to look him in the eyes and them hooded eyes of his. You know what I mean? They were saying he's got these hooded eyes and he definitely had it about him. I knew that he's definitely not fucking about because of his paperwork. It was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who's that? Outstanding about, sweet brother.
Okay, what was he like as a person?
Yeah, Winston. That was how Winston looked in Swellside. He's obviously older now, but he was a naughty boy.
What was he like as a person, though? Hot-tempered, chilled out?
I can't see Jerry yet. Jerry's not popped up.
Oh, hold on. So is Jerry one of the other killers? All right. So you're looking at Winston, right? What's the kid called? Hold on. 1 sec. Let me find it. So that was Winston. Sorry, 1 sec. Hold on.
I have to change over a minute to this iPad.
Yeah, man. No worries.
No. Can I just change straight over though? Yeah.
I'd have to. I don't know how you're going to send the link to the thingy though.
Let's see if you want me on. I'm a boring old fart.
No, bro. People, look at the screen, bro. Loving this code there.
Mad this one, Cody. Yeah,
I'm trying to find.
Yeah, man.
So what's Jerry's name? Nothing's coming up when I'm looking for him.
Same surname as mine. That's how our mail got mixed up in the first place, like.
Yeah. Hold on 1 sec. 1 sec.
And then from there, he's just like took a liking, not fancy, obviously, a liking. He had a missus, kids, and whatever. I'm not like that.
There's no pictures of Jerry.
Is there none of him? He did used
to have there's an artist impression of one of the other Codys, Nicholas Jacobs. Then you've got Winston.
Put one into a car as well when he went to set some of the body parts on fire in a car, in a stolen car, and he got paranoid and pushed the kid he was with into the flames, and the kid was fucking running around on fire.
Yeah, I can't find. There's no, for some reason. There's artist impressions, but there isn't any proper thing yet. How am I going to send the link to your laptop?
Right.
I don't say your number or anything like that. I'll just.
My iPad's linked to the iPhone anyway. Yeah.
All right. I don't know how it works, but because I'll need to send the link to the finger.
It's just my battery is really low on my phone. I only have FaceTime on the iPad. That's the only thing as well. I was just looking on.
No, but if I send you this link to the iPad, the same thing will work.
Wait there, I've got a message.
But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll bop you off, and then if you send me your email address for the tablet, I will send you a link out. If you text me your email address, I'll send you the link straight to the email, and that's what your tablet signed in on.
It should be. I'll look at the cloud because I have 2 accounts.
No, just Michael. Don't say it out loud. Just text it me. If you text it me, and then what I'll do, I'll send you a link to that tablet, and then you can jump straight on.
I can quickly put my little one to sleep then, and I'll jump back on. If they want to listen, they can. And
they're enjoying it, brother. They're enjoying it. Trust me.
All right, sweet. All right,
right, brother. Catch you after.
Sweet.
No worries. Right, guys. So there is Michael, who was locked up with one of PC Blakelock's killers, Jerry Edwards. Hold on, just like we're having a nightmare here. So, really interested with that. It flowed. It was really good conversation and stuff. I enjoyed that. If he texts me, then I will send him a link, and then we can go again. Hold on. So, my neck's killing, man. Fucking hell. My neck cranks when I'm sat here like this. My posture's all rigid, so it's just a bit fucking annoying. 1 second. Hold on. Very interesting. He was cool. Yep, certainly was. Old school geezer, I can tell. Fire. Very interesting from Nicky Mac. Right, hold on. There we go. That's what we want. Right, hold on. So I need to. Hold on. So I need to find. 1 second. Ah, where's the fucking link, man? I need to send this link back to Thingy, man. 1 sec. Right, hold on. Right there. Right, stay there, people. Hold on. All right, there we go. Hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Stay there, people. I'm just working on something. Hold on. Don't fucking trust that. Don't trust that at all. Hold on. So, see what I'll do. All right, so don't fucking trust that either. Stay there, people. Why is he not letting me? Right, 1 second. Stay there, people. Hold on, stay there. All right, 1 second. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Yeah. 1 second. You know, this is crazy. 1 sec. Right. There we go. Right, that is on its way. Hold on. So, sorry guys, I'm just trying to work out how to get Michael back on. Peoples. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Do you have a promo with Surf washing powder and washing up liquids? Did you work in a laundrette? Like, what's everyone's obsession with my shit, man? Stay there. Everyone's obsessed with my shit. I don't understand why, but people be obsessed with my fucking washing powder. I don't understand why. Right, so there's two. Stay there. Fucking people are obsessed, man. Obsessed with this. Comfort. Right, so this is, so people are obsessed with my shit, right? So comfort intense there, sorry, comfort deluxe. Fucking hell, people are obsessed with my shit, man. Bold. Fucking people are obsessed with my shit. Right, and then big Purcell, big Lenore. People are fucking crazy. And then, yeah, half a feather, 2 feather, 3 feather. I just collect shit, man. Just like, and you've got, hold on. I just might as well show you while I'm here. Right, stay there, unplug that. Right, so, right, million bottles of water. Right, and then you go up. People be crazy, man. People be like, what's going on? Right, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Stay there, people. I won't go into my shower gels and my deodorants and stuff because I've got loads, man. Cody, I did a link. Hold on. He's cashing on the advertising. No, man. I just buy in bulk, man. Where's your Lenore? Lenore's there. Well, Lenore's there, man. Old Purcell, Comfort. Lenore. So, okay, you want to see her? Look, my little storage cupboard, man. All my shower gels and shit. I've got more than that. I've got fucking millions, man. Mess about. Yeah, I won't show you. I've got everything. I stock up, man. Cleaning gear, I have a lot. All down there. Yeah. And just in case you think it's like finger. Oh. So yeah, I keep my stuff shit. I keep my shit clean, man. Keep my stuff clean. So yeah, and I've got about 1 million deodorants and stuff. Private chat. So what, charging my phone? No worries, brother. No worries. No, I don't know why I'm like I am. No, I don't. No. I just keep my shit clean. Got 1 million bottles of water over there. I've got 3 boxes of surf there, 2 full, 1 3/4 full. I've got fabric conditioner. I've got my washing up liquid. Got my cleaning stuff. I've got my deodorants. Just how it is, isn't it? I've got like, I won't show you my deodorants. I've got antiperspirant. Then I've got my Lynx, and then I've got just some cheap stuff, and then I've got my aftershave. How many loo rolls? I've got a lot. I've got like little like thingies of them. It's not OCD. People are obsessed with what's behind me. Into the light. I have to turn that off. If anyone's photosensitive or light sensitive, light sensitive, I will knock it off. No, don't buy from shoplifters, brother. Do not buy from lifters or grafters. No. So yeah, I just Do my own thing, man. Hold on. One sec. Hold on. No, you don't. No. You don't. You don't. Hold on one sec. Let me message thing. Oh. Sorry, Michael, I sent your email address back to you. No, you don't. You shouldn't need the thing. As long as you've got camera access on that and you allow it, it should work. Or if you've got like an extension lead and a charger, if you've got an extension lead and a charger, just charge it whilst you're on a live. My phone is literally plugged in as I'm talking to you because my battery was running low. And then I've got this. This is my other phone. But yeah, you should be cool, man. What's that? Someone keeps messaging me saying, give me a shout out. Hold on. Who else is coming on? Michael will be coming back on shortly. Hold on. Right, Michael's coming back on. Hold on. Right, there we go. Right, I've got loads of messages, guys. Loads and loads. Because I'm on a live, I'm not being rude. I'm just fucking trying to whip through, trying to get people back on. Right, I'm gonna have to pop some paracetamols. They are only paracetamols, people. I fucking hate these paracetamols. You know the white, chalky, horrible fuckers that get stuck in your throat? Them ones. Right. Hold on. Right, I'm just waiting for Michael to accept, guys. I'm just waiting for him to come back. Hold on. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Trying to get Michael back on. I'll get back to everyone's messages after. There's loads of them. I'm not quite sure what's happening with... Hold on. Yeah, I've sent you the link, Michael. Still nothing's popped up here, brother. Let me know. But yeah, wait to jump you back on, man. No problem at all. Evening code there. You seen that girl in the MEN? Yes, I did, brother. I did. Pregnant, and she got jail for it as well, brother. Jail. Do you know what though? She wasn't pregnant when she did it, but she was pregnant when she got sentenced, brother. Do you know what? The fact is it shouldn't be doing it, man. And she went all the way down to Aylesbury as well. So from Aylesbury, I don't know where she's going to end up there. Bronzefield or something like that. Stupid, brother. Absolutely stupid. If she's done that because her man was in debt or something, then fair enough. But if that's her partner that's asked her to take drugs in, he doesn't love her. She's a side chick, bro. It's as simple as that. Can I please give a shout out to the Scots, bro? I think my boy said he was was settling, kid. Love, peace. Yes, Andy Taylor. Big Andy Taylor in Scotland. Andy came on briefly and we had a nightmare with the thinger. No. Come on, bro. Talk to me, bro. Come on the channel. Talk, bro. If you got to come on. You got to come on, man. Come on. What's my plans for the weekend? Boxing's on Saturday night. Liam Williams, who's mandatory for Andrade. So yeah, that's there. So that's on Saturday. The boxing. So boxing's on Saturday. UFC's on in a few weeks, the proper one. And then yeah. Hold on. I'm just waiting for. Hold on. What's that? Someone's just sent me respect, man. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to wait for Michael to jump back on. He's just having some technical difficulty. See Mark Johnson in ages. I don't know what's happened with Mark. I'll be completely honest with you. Right, let me neck these fucking paracetamol, the worst paracetamol in the world. These are the ones that get caught in the back of your throat and they're dead sharky and horrible, man. Honestly, I'm going to take one at a time because they're proper, like, horrible, man. I've got a banging headache because I was in the bath for like 4 hours, lying my own filth, man. Keep topping up the hot water, and then I think, yeah, that's not too bad. Come on, Coles, interact. I fucking hate that. Ugh. 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 Hold on. Yes, brother. Big respect to you, man. You're smashing it, bro. I seen the picture of you with a big bodybuilder geezer. Absolutely smashing it, bro. Honest to God, you put me to shame, brother. But yeah, amazing, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to show a picture of you on screen, bro. I won't say who you are. Just show a picture, if that's all right with you. Let me wait to see if he comments back. Mad chatting on TV. Hold on. I don't know where Michael's disappeared to. Hold on. Hold on. Right, hold on. Stay there. I'm fucking having a nightmare there. Hold on. Right, not that one. Hold on. Links not working, bro. I apologize to everybody. Hold on. Right, so where's okay, right, so right, see this lad here? Right, hold on, because I'm gonna have to cover the fucking top of the screen because just in case any messages fucking pop up. Oh shit, hold on. Right, so this lad here, that lad there is in a wheelchair. Right, look at the shape this lad is in. Right, unbelievable shape. This lad is in a wheelchair, right? And you know what? Like I say, if you take this away from ability, this lad puts me to shame. Look at that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Absolutely smashing it is MK. Respect, brother. Like I said, keep doing your thing, man. I seen you, bro. I'm watching, bro. I'm watching. You're doing well for yourself, brother. Respect. And like I said, I'm dieting at the moment. Once I've dieted, then I'm going to just get back into the gym because I need to fucking, like, I'm fat and out of shape, brother, but I won't be for long. As soon as I've lost the weight, as soon as I've lost the belly and the back fat, as I like to call it, then I'm going straight back to the gym, brother. I'm going to go just smash it. I don't know what's going on with Michael. He said that he was having candle behind you on fire. It's not on fire, brother. It's called a light. It's away from the things. Don't stress me out. Right. I don't think his kid should be hearing all the violence, etc. Right. His kid was playing computer in the other room, right? So by playing the computer in the other room, right, probably with a headset on, probably not going to hear anything, is it? And it sounded like she come out of the bedroom to speak to her dad. Don't worry about it, guys. Like I say, I respect what you're saying. I respect what you're saying, and you're on the right sort of tracks, and I get that. But like I said, don't get it twisted. Big Brumby's in, fucking meathead. He's massive. Do you know what? Belly's the easiest way to finger, right? Belly's the easiest way to put fat on and to lose it, brother. 1,000%, man. Yeah. No, Michael's been texting me, guys. Don't worry about that. He's been messaging me. Right, hold on. So, right, there we go. Right, body was in 2 bits. Stay there. Someone's asked me to put this on the screen, reference to Padme. Right, that's it. Right, so this is the story. This is the story. Hold on. 1 second, people. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do what the person told me to do. Fuck off. Right, 1 sec. So I just want to copy the fucking link, man. Right, so I'm what? Stay there, people. Cut. Right, so 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. We're having a bit of Michael's having a bit of technical difficulty. So Michael was sharing a cell. Was up on the floors, and he became friends with Gerald Edwards. Now, Gerald Edwards was one of PC Blakelock's killers. Right now, I'm going to post a link to the story right into the comment section. If you want to have a read, then please feel free to. That's the thing there. So I'm going to pin this link here. That's a pinned message right there that you can see. Feel free to have a browse at your own leisure. It's a good read. 1 second, 1 second. Where's my fucking thing, man? Right, so 1 sec. I'm having a nightmare. People are messaging me to fuck, and it's confusing me and distracting me. Hold on. Right, so what am I doing? I'm having a fucking mare, guys. Stay with me. This is what happens when you're a shit YouTuber with baby numbers. Not the best. Right, stay there, people. Right, so. Right, so. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Oh, I'm having an absolute nightmare. Right, images. Oh no. Unsaid. Oh, you fucking cunt. Alright, hold on. There's no. Right, it's not working. Right, so I'm just going to just pop it on screen. Stay here with me, people. So this is the person, Gerald Edwards, who became friends with Michael that you've just spoken to. So that's the story there. So it says, body was in 2 bits. I'll read it. As you can see it on the screen, I will read it. I'll read it out to you from what you can see on the screen. A jury heard a man describe how he saw a mutilated body lying on the floor of his friend's Worcester flat. Ashley Sheeran claims he vomited after walking into Gerald Edwards' flat in Turn Road, Tolladine, Worcester, on seeing the body of Michael Kelly lying in 2 pieces on the living room floor. The legs were lying on top of the torso, and there was an eye and an ear missing. Sheeran told the jury at Birmingham Crown Court yesterday. Edwards, aged 32, denies murdering his 35-year-old flatmate with an axe in July of last year. Given evidence at the trial, Sheeran told the court Edwards was hysterical. Gerald was screaming, saying the Scousers had done it and that he'd been left with a body. Everyone always blames the Scousers. Saying the Scousers had done it and that he'd been left with a body, said Sheeran, who was awaiting sentencing after admitting perverting the course of justice. Earlier, Sheeran had told the court that the day he made the grisly discovery, he had been to visit Edwards at a flat on Avon Road with friends. But when he arrived at the flat, Edwards was agitated and wanted to borrow Neil Cooper's Ford Escort, in which the group had arrived. The court heard Sharon persuaded Mr. Cooper to lend Edwards the car, and the group left the flat, leaving Sharon and Edwards alone. Sharon claims they went to Edwards' other flat in nearby Turn Road where the body was. I was sick in the toilets, said Sharon. Gerald was screaming. He was saying he will kill me. Nigel Rumfit, prosecuting, said, did you help it move it? Sharon replied, I was frightened for my own life. I had no choice, so I did it. Sharon says he called his cousin Anne Paget, known as Auntie Annie, who arrived at the flat and was shown the body, which was then loaded into her car. Gerald looked at her and said he had done something terrible. He said to her he had to do it. He had to kill him, said Sharon. She went white and touched his foot, which was in the boot. And she said, it's nothing to do with me, and drove away, he claimed. The court was told Edwards then drove to two of them to Grafton Lane near Bidford, upon Avon, where Sharon helped him dump the body. On the way back to Worcester, Sharon said Edwards wanted him to drive, but refused. Spotting his friend Gary Wood suggested they pick him up so he could drive. The court heard Edwards was still in the driving seat when they arrived in Worcester. He then got out of the car, leaving Sharon and Wood alone. I was sick, said Sharon. I told Gary he had to believe me. There'd been a murder and a body in the car, and that Gerald just made him help him with the body. Oh, hold on. Sharon said he was too frightened for being blamed for the murder to see the police. He said the next day him and Wood were terrified when they went to see Edwards. Gary said the only thing we could do is burn the car. He claimed Wood torched the car. We could not remember much else as he'd been taking drugs. Roger Smith, QC, defending Edwards, said a lapse in his memory was an excuse, and said rather than be terrified by the killing, Sharon had been thrilled and excited. He told the court Sharon had several convictions for violent offences, including GBH with intent. Wood, age 46, of Lowesmore, denied perverting the course of justice. The trial continues. This was in 2003, guys, 2003. So, bopping my way through the story then. So, yeah, so I was under the illusion that Jerry Edwards had killed PC Blakelock, but there must have been a breakdown in communication there. Let me message Michael back. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. A moment. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Do you know what, guys? We're having really bad technical difficulty here with Michael. It seems to be asking him to set up a status. My beard looks good at this. Do you know what? The beard is just... Can't polish his turd, can you? But I'm going to grow a big wizard sleeve beard, just a massive, massive beard. But yeah. Hold on. Shouldn't have to at all. I sent an email. And I've sent it on here. It should work straight away. Hold on. We're having a fucking nightmare here. Ah! Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm having a nightmare, guys. Hold on. Right, that might be why. Hold on. Right. Right. Stay there. Oh, stay there. 1 sec. 1 second. Right, hold on. I might have worked out what's going wrong here. Stay there, peoples. I'm so sorry for this, guys. People that I'm not even interacting with people. I apologize. Right, hold on. That different. P's. Yeah, no, it's not. It's the same fucking one. Ah, I'm doing my head in. Right, so we're 2 hours and 40 something minutes in. I apologize to everybody. We're trying to get Michael back in. It's saying he's got to set up an account or some fucking shit, which is just bizarre. Hold on. So let me do it again. So guests. Right, invite guest. Yeah, it's the same fucking thing. Ah, what's going on with the fucking thing, man? Right, hold on, hide comment. Right, so I'm just gonna have to freestyle this now. Yeah, sorry guys to everybody that's tuning in. We're having technical difficulties to hell. I apologize, I really do. Michael got on dead easy, but it's been awkward to get him back on. So yeah. Right, I have no idea what's going on here. Yeah, for some reason it's asking him to sign up to StreamYard, which is bizarre. Really is strange. But yeah. I'm having a fucking nightmare. People are confusing me and distracting me, and I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to be in the room. People. So we're having a fucking nightmare, people. So, need to shave my head to get into that sort of stage where, yeah. I don't. Just, can't you just? We're having a fucking nightmare here, people. Hold on. So we're having a nightmare. So I don't even want to talk, man. It's not. I'm not used to talking anymore without people. I'm used to people being on the live with me, aren't I? So yeah, man. Liam Williams, the Welsh Machine. Do you know what? I am a big fan of Liam Williams. I'll be watching the fight on Saturday, 1000%. I cannot wait for Gaethje versus Khabib at the end of the month, man. No. Right, we need someone to come on soon because I don't think Martin is going to be able to get back on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Someone sent me a picture of a dog saying he's 13, but he's a legend. I don't know who the person is. Oh, can I just address something? Right. There's an older lady, right? I'll be polite here. There's an older lady that watches my channel, right? That I don't know who she is, but she keeps sending me nude pictures, right? And I don't know who she actually is. I'm not going to name her. I'm not going to out or anything like that. But I genuinely, like, I'm confused. I've asked her who she is. She doesn't reply. She must be a subscriber. She's a mature lady, always respectful, but she keeps sending me nudes, and I have no idea who she is. Yeah, we're having a fucking nightmare here. Right, hold on. Try this. Stay here, people. Right, hold on. Right, one sec. Right, so copy. Stay there, people. Hold on. Right, stay there. We're having a fucking nightmare here. I've never had this problem with anybody. It's okay. Someone just called me a redhead. I'm not red. I'm not ginger. Strawberry blonde, African sunset. Sort your attitude out. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my God. We're having a complete and utter fucking nightmare here. Honest to God. Something's going on because I've never had this problem before in my fucking life. Right, that's sent. Let's go back off that. Right, I'll get back to people after. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Right. Sorry guys, I'm trying to work this. I've never had a problem like this. Oh. If we don't sort it soon, I'm going to knock it on the head because it's frustrating me. Serious fucking issues here tonight, and I don't know why. Never had this problem before. And now it's saying it's bounced. Yeah. People stop. Someone sent me a picture of a bearded dragon. Sort your heads out, please. Right, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, listen, Michael, we're having a fucking nightmare here. I've sent an email to that email. It's been bounced back at me. That's not the correct email address, mate. I know why it's not now. Now I know why it's not. Now I know why it's not. Right, for fuck's sake. Right. I'm having a fucking... I get so stressed out. Right. I'm a chilled kid. I hate getting stressed. It's not me at all. Right, so that's why. Right, there. Bam. Right, jobs are good on. Right, link. Right, go back. Yep. Right, go up. Yeah. Right, there. Right. I'm having a fucking nightmare there. Right, hold on. Right, there. If this don't work, guys, in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to have to move on because I'll probably knock it on the head. Just having a fucking nightmare. What the fuck? People that message me on here are fucking weird. Do I dye my beard with strawberry juice? Why are people stressing me out when I'm on a live, man? It drives me insane. Fuck off. People are messaging me saying I'm an 82-year-old woman with a couple of miles on the clock. So, oh my days. I don't have a strawberry. I don't have a strawberry beard. Strawberry blonde African sunset. Right. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to knock this on the head soon because it's stressing me out. A Salford sunset beard. Some fucking hell. Someone's messaging me saying they're an 82-year-old woman. Obviously, they're not. Saying you should come and see me at my care home, love. I got you a couple of miles on that clock and that, but just shut you right out. I don't mind funny trolls like that. It's cool, it's blessed, right? But fucking hellfire. This is just crazy. I've never had a problem like this in my life where someone can't reconnect. People have dropped off, people have dropped back on, but for some reason, it's just not working. Yeah, man. It's all banter, man. It's cool, man. You got me. Hold on. All right, hold on. Stay there. I'm going to have to go again. All right. We're going to try a third email address because he's on the tablet. Right. So, bam, bam, bam. Right. All right, hold on. All right, hang fire. All right. Email. This is the last time we'll try it. It should work. Third time's a charm, is it not? Link. Go back. Fucking having a fucking mare. Honest to God. The old Billy be like, this guy can't have been a criminal. He can't arrange a piss up in a broader. Well, I can. It's just, right. It's just, right. So this is the third and final time. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna bounce because we've been on. Oh, we've only been on 2 hours 35. I thought we'd been on 3 hours 35. Hold on. Long time viewer, new subscriber. Should have subscribed a long time ago, brother. But fair play. It's all good, man. Just my head's banging, right? And I've never had a problem like this in my life. It's normally you send a link, and the link's because the link of this stream is the same link regardless. If I sent it to Andy or I sent it to 10 other people, it'd be the same link. Do you understand? But we're having an absolute nightmare. If it doesn't work this time, I'm gonna have to move on. Oh shit. Can you face the camera and say, Margaret, I'll give you one, you horny bitch, so I can get wet for you, Cody, in the care home? Fair play. Fair play. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what? I don't mind stuff like that. It's banter, isn't it? That is absolute bants. So I can handle that stuff. So yeah, it's dying a slow death because we can't get Michael back on. Yeah, Andy Taylor, man, respect to you, brother. I've got a lot of love for you. Hold on. I don't think it's working, man, at all. Yeah, I know that, brother. But the thing is, when someone comes on and they're giving me the time and then they want to continue to tell the story, it's just one of them things, man. So, yeah, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to sort something because I'm going to end up going to war. Might have to end this, guys, in a minute. Right, guys, I'm going to end up knocking this on the head, me, because, like I said, how am I ignoring you when I've been looking at my phone, brother? You know, certain people ain't answering the phone. Do us a favour, bro. Don't ring me. I'm trying to ring someone. Bro, listen, right now, bro. But yeah, did you read your fucking text or what?